The text is a free and unbound translation of a book, whose author immortalizes themselves in it, but remains hidden behind their own name, presenting the work in its most complete and open form. Everything that resembles it, originates in it, and is arranged like patches of a single fabric. At all times, beings have accessed it, and it is thanks to these accesses that new processes and concepts of evolution occur. This will be the simplest outcome that its reading will bring. Although simple, clear, and open, it will contain concealments and difficulties of understanding, generated by the clouds of inaccessibility, produced by the being in their adaptation process. In the end, the being will discover that the door of entry is the same as the door of exit. They will perceive the folly of fear and the despair of losing youth, beauty, creations, achievements, and convictions so painfully accepted. They will also perceive the stimuli from easy praises and the foolishness of the obligation to leave a legacy. However, everything that seems to be left behind cannot compare to what had already been left before. At some point, the being is prone to give up, but this is not a path of surrender, it is a path of resistance, even against the falsehood, that this is a dull path, and that there is no point in being in a place without titles, achievements, possessions, and every kind of pleasure. The dangers of false and dishonest sharing, demanded by a society that upholds fake healthy relationships, are unmasked in the face of the new state of being. The long-awaited promised land is the place the being never left. Everything comes down to the state of being, in light and shadow, in greater or lesser brilliance. The path shapes, refines, and decants the being, leading them to the original brilliance where consciousness shelters them. The journey to the center of the earth, that is, to the inner self, is a thorny path that confronts what is known with what has been forgotten. When it comes time to burn what the being has been adoring, to begin to recover, rebuild, and adore what they have been burning and destroying, the being encounters the greatest of all enemies and the greatest of all friends. Wisdom brings intelligence as an ally, and the being opens the doors to a previously hidden perception which reveals and demonstrates the artificial knowledge that has led the being to great devotions to trivial matters. This allows them to overcome sadness by discovering what fills a fraudulent life.